6 Rare American Dog Breeds. Are you looking for a rare dog breed? All of the rare dog breeds on this list are North American. Some of them, like the Plott Hound, are so popular that they are a state dog, but their numbers are still few in other parts of the United States. Others, like the Miki, will probably become more popular as their reputation spreads and more breeders become available around the country. Are you looking for a rare dog breed?
Number 1. The Miki.
The rare Miki, pronounced Miki, is a product of someone thinking there are a lot of great dog breeds from other countries. Maybe I can put a few of them together and come up with a great American toy breed. Unfortunately, she did not keep good records of her project. So, although this little dog has Papillion, Maltese, Shih Tzu, Japanese Chin, and maybe even Yorkie ancestors, no one is sure which dogs were involved. The Miki is a toy. They only stand about 25 centimeters 10 inches and weigh less than 5 kilos, 11 pounds. Some of them have long coats, some of them short, but all of them must have large, feathered ears. There are fawns, browns, and even grayish blues available, and the dogs are bred to be the type that does not shed much. Like Chins and Maltese, these dogs are great in apartments. They need a walk every day, like most dogs, but since they are so small, do not require much exercise. Miki owners say that they do not bark much, like the Chin, and are clean and quiet like a cat. Just like any of the little breeds that were used to establish the Miki, they are prone to dental problems. They need to have their teeth brushed daily and may develop periodontal disease while still young. There are not really enough dogs around yet to know what other diseases may be a problem. Number 2. The Cleai. The Alaskan Cleai is a rare little dog that was developed to look like a miniature version of a Siberian Husky. Alaskan Huskies were bred with American Eskimos and Schipperkes to be small, miniature, or toy. So anyone looking for one of these rare dogs can find one in the right size. The small, or standard dogs, weigh about 10 kilos, 22 pounds. The miniature, about 7 kilos, 15 pounds. And the toys, under 4.5 kilos, less than 10 pounds. Despite their small size, this dog is not ideal for an apartment or small space. They shed a lot, need plenty of exercise, a yard to play in, and good socialization. Like a Siberian Husky, they will chew, roam, and dig if not walked every day. They also act like Siberians around cats and other pets, so they have to be watched constantly. They are best for a family looking for a Siberian that needs less exercise than the full-size dog. Since there are only about 1,500 Cleais around, I was not able to find out much on health problems or life expectancy. One source listed 14 as a lifespan, which may be true. Number 3. The Chinuk. The Chinuk is a rare sled dog breed from New England and the official state dog of New Hampshire. The dog is bigger than most Siberian Huskies, but smaller than most Alaskan Malamutes, weighing about 25 to 40 kilos, 55–90 pounds, and standing about 65 centimeters, 25 inches, at the shoulders. They are reddish honey color and do not look much like the Arctic breeds. Since they were developed in New Hampshire using Siberian Huskies and a Mastiff male, however, that is easy to understand. The breeder also used German Shepherd dogs, Belgian sheepdogs, and maybe some others to produce the foundation stock of this breed. They had almost died out by 1981, and even now only about 100 puppies are born every year. Most Chinuks kept nowadays are companion dogs, but they are great at sports like ski-joring and hiking, packing. Owners report that they are easy to train and do well in obedience and agility competitions. Chinuks do have some problems with hip dysplasia, like many big dogs, and some also suffer from epilepsy and inhalant allergies. They probably live 11 or 12 years, but estimates of their average lifespan range from 10 to 15.
Number 4.
The American Alsatian. This American dog breed is being developed to resemble the prehistoric dire wolf. The breed has only been around since the 1980s and has been produced using Alaskan Malamutes, Anatolian Shepherds, German Shepherds, English Mastiffs, and Great Pyrenees. With that kind of breeding stock involved, the result is obviously a big dog. Males are usually at least 90 pounds, but they are usually even larger. They are thick like dire wolves, have a dark muzzle, big feet, and a wolf-like bushy tail with erect ears. Besides selecting dogs who do not bark much and are calm with a low working drive, the American Alsatian breeders have been focusing on health issues and lifespans. Every breeder is required to X-ray the hips and elbows of breeding stock for OFA, Orthopedic Foundation of America, evaluation. Dogs must also be seen by a veterinarian to evaluate their heart, eyes, and skin. Any dog with limping or seizures is also removed from the breeding program, but this, of course, depends on the breeder's honesty. Breeders have been selecting dogs for longevity, but this is hard to do. By selecting the healthiest dogs for their program, the average lifespan is now reported to be about 12 to 14 years, and they hope that by selecting dogs as healthy as wolves to reach an average of 20.
Number 5. The Plot Hound.
Despite having been declared the North Carolina state dog, the Plot Hound has been able to remain quite rare outside of his home state. They were originally bred for hunting boar in Germany, but in North Carolina they are usually used as coon hounds. The Plot Hound, like most hound breeds, is a powerful dog with a confident air. The head is carried high atop his muscular neck, and the top line is sloped from withers to hip. The eyes are brown, the ears broad and set high atop the head. The muzzle is square, and the teeth meet in a scissors bite. The coat is short, smooth, and sleek. The ideal coat color is any shade of brindle, including yellow, buckskin, brown, liver, red, light or dark gray, or blue, although plots can also be solid black, black with brindle trim, or buckskin. They are not usually considered good apartment or city pets, but are great in a rural setting, where they can hunt, act as a watchdog, and serve as a family companion. They are loud barkers and are known to tree cats, as would be expected with a coon hound. The only serious health problem of the Plot Hound is bloat. They live about 12 years. Number 6. Shiloh Shepherd. The Shiloh Shepherd was developed in New York State in the 1970s. A group of German Shepherd dog breeders were unhappy with the current trends in the GSD shows and the increasingly smaller and more refined GSD types that were being promoted. They were also concerned about the increasing problem with genetic condition, such as hip dysplasia, that were becoming problematic within the lines. They revised their breeding programs to move back to the heavier, larger, and lankier GSDs of the early 1900s, attempting to turn back the genetic clock and re-establish the original breed standards.